Hi Michael. Right, I'm going to try and show you how to fit your shifters. Sorry for the quality of the video, but I'm not very good at them. Right, I've got an old wheel here, which is the formula, so it should be much the same as yours. First thing you want to do is take this back cover off, which will get you to the leads for the shifters. And to do that, we just need to remove these two key bolts on the front using a 3mm hex key. So literally just undo those, take them out and keep them safe. And then the back panel will just come away. And inside, on the sides, you will see these white wires. Those are the shifter cables. So literally just gently pull that out of its socket like so. And then next thing to do is remove the shifter. Now you'll find it easier if you remove the paddle first of all. And to do that, take the right size key and just undo the two bolts. I don't know if you can see those two bolts there. This wheel's pretty old and pretty grotty, so hopefully yours looks better than this. And when you've done that, you can then get into the two bolts which are right in here, holding the shifter onto this bit, and literally just undo those two bolts. And you can see now the shifter will just come, if I do it completely. Shifter will just come completely away. You can pull the wire through that we undid earlier, and you've now got the shifter, and you've now got a clean area here to mount your Martin Asher shifter to. Now, what I don't have is, because I've given you the plates, I don't have the plates, but these are Martin shifters and flat screws on the bottom. So first thing to do is to mount your Martin Asher shifters onto the plate. Just line the plate up first so you get the right side, so that it's sitting on top of this, and the two bolt holes line up with those, because they are the right side. And then literally just bolt it on, sort of like so. So the shifter's connected to the plate that I've given you. Next we need to fit the plate to the wheel, and to do that we're going to undo these and put some longer ones on that I included in the pack. So on the front of the wheel, it's these two here. So we're going to undo those. These can be quite tight. If you make sure that the hex key is fully inserted in before you do it. If you keep the wheel flat like this, there's a little washer underneath, just in there, that will fall out if you're not careful. So if you keep the wheel flat, you should be able to take the bolt out, do it one at a time, pull the bolt out, leaving that washer spacer in place, take the longer bolt, push it through, make sure it goes through the spacer, and then just do it up tight. Doesn't have to be too tight. Like so. And you'll see that that is actually protruding slightly further into the back. If you do the other one as well, then you'll be able to put your plate on it. But first of all, I've given you some other spacers, so just put one of those on the top of the bolt there, like that. Then the plate would go on there, and then you just put the nut on top to hold the plate in place. Like so. You'll have to imagine it with the plate in there because I haven't got one to show you. The only other thing you need to do is the cables that come off Martin's shifters will have a different connection on the end. I think I put you some wires in there, so you'll need to cut Martin's and join my ones onto it. And when you're putting that onto the wheel, just thread it through the space here. Probably best to do it before you fit the plate, and then that will just plug into the slot back underneath there. When you're done, all you've got to do is put the bottom plate back on, like so, with the 2 bolts at the front, and you should be ready to go. I hope that helps. Fingers crossed, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, Michael.